Hello there, Taurus. It's so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your May 2022 Tarot love reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life, and then we'll look at any details about any obstacles or areas of resistance or any advice that Spirit has for you. And remember, you do have free will, so you can choose to do whatever you think is best for you. And I really do appreciate all of your support, all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. I really do appreciate all of your support of my channel. Okay, so let's jump into your reading. Yin, oh, Taurus. Really nice energy, an energy of just sitting back and allowing love to come to you, of realizing that you have done the work, that you're ready for love, and it's just an understanding that it will come. This is the divine feminine energy, but we all have divine feminine and masculine within us. And it's just kind of stepping into that energy of allowing, of loving yourself, of being nurturing to yourself, and just realizing love is on your path and will come at the divine time. So let's see what we have here. Loss, separation, sacred journey, and then union. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, right? I feel like this is something in the past. You separated from somebody, you feel this loss of a relationship. There's this sense that that was part of your sacred journey. You've gone within, you've learned the lessons, you've taken a look at how this relationship played on your soul's path journey. You understand how this person helped you to open up, to better understand yourself, other people, love in general. Perhaps even helped you to find your soul's purpose. So there's, that energy that you have already gone through. This is not new. You've already gone through that. And then we have union, coming into union with somebody that is also on your sacred path, right? Is somebody that's going to be more in alignment with who you are now because you've done the work. So you're ready to allow this person to come into your life. Now, if you're looking for romantic love, this does not mean you sit on your couch and think somebody's going to ring the doorbell, right? But it's also this energy of you don't have to, this is Empress energy. The Empress doesn't go looking for love. The Empress still puts herself out there, right? Is, perhaps single, but also mingling, going to events or going out with friends, whatever your area allows you to do. But at the same time, she's open to having new people come into her life. And she allows herself to be in a position where new people can come into her life. So it's a really nice energy. I'm so happy for you, Taurus, because I know you have kind of been through it. Yeah. Okay, so flirt. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Empress energy, Queen of Wands energy. That energy of, just get your flirt on. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, because look, we have deception and separation. This is what you have come out from, and I know this from doing your readings. You had this, right? This was difficult. This was a difficult energy that you have been going through. And it's kind of interesting that it's still in your aura, I guess, right? Because when you're in this, when you still have this energy about you, what happens is sometimes it's hard to attract in what it is that you truly want. So there's an energy of just getting out there, getting flirty, it has engagement, but to me, I'm reading it as not necessarily getting engaged, commitment, but it's really kind of about engaging with other people. So I love that energy. I just feel like in May, you're just going to be out socializing, it's allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to just get out there and have a little bit of fun and not getting too serious, really nice energy. Okay, so we're going to go to the tarot. We're going to look at your present energy, areas of resistance, or your obstacle, advice from spirit and the outcome if you take the advice. But remember, you have free will, so you can make any decision you think is best for you. And Taurus, I am suffering from the allergies right now, so I will have to admit, I feel like I'm talking all over, talking all over myself. Okay, on the bottom we have angels of the four directions. Your angels, your spirit guides are with you on this journey, Taurus. You are not alone. You are not alone. And this really is part of your spiritual path. You know, even just getting out there again is part of your spiritual path. You know, whenever we encounter other people, it's an opportunity to learn more about ourselves, about other people, about relationships, about the world. You know, take every single meeting that, you know, of a person that you have, every single interaction as a chance to learn more about yourself. Okay, so... okay, this is lovely. So your present energy, new beginnings and action. Okay, the Eight of Wands is about action, new communication. You know, this is that energy I'm feeling about you just getting your flirt on, you know, getting out there, engaging with other people. Understanding that just because you go out there and flirt doesn't mean that you have to commit to anything. You know, right now it's just about getting out there and being a little flirty. And I feel as if you are going to have other people wanting to flirt with you. You're allowing people to start coming back into your life. You know, you're opening your heart up. And that's all this is about. Remember, you're on your sacred journey still. It's all about just kind of like getting out there, not worrying about where is it going to go. It's about just allowing relationships to nurture, to grow as they want to grow, you know, naturally. That divine feminine is, there's no pushing there. There's no pushing. She allows things to grow as they want to grow. Really interesting. Six of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, it's interesting because Capricorn had very similar energy, but not in this position. About just not really sure what it is that you want to attract in love, right? That's okay. That's why you're just getting out there. You're getting flirty. You're not, you're figuring it out. And I think a lot of you have been coming out of long-term relationships. You know, when you come out of that, you're still finding yourself, right? So it's about just, you know, I want to say this, and I don't want it to sound wrong, but it's kind of like this energy of trying people on, right? And I don't know, that was in a movie, and I can't even remember what movie it was. But, you know, that dating is like trying people on. You go out, you know, it's maybe just coffee or lunch or dinner or something like that. You have conversations, interaction, right? And you see, okay, is there anything here? You know, is there any chemistry? Do I want to go out with this person again? Yes. Okay, then you go, and it's not like, okay, where is this going? Like trying to figure out, is this person going to be, you know, is this a person that can commit to me? It's like you're not even doing that. You're just trying to figure out. If you go out with somebody and they're totally annoying, it's like, okay, what was annoying about that person? It's about getting really clear in your mind about what it is that you want. That's part of this new beginning. You have the new beginnings and the Fool card. I feel like that's what you're doing. It's kind of like you're only on this journey of love to figure out what it is that you want out of love, you know? Because when we come out of a long-term committed relationship, we're not really sure. I mean, you know, especially if you were in a relationship for a long time, it's really hard to really know what it is that you truly want out of a relationship. You're used to a certain relationship, right? You may know what you don't want, but it's about, okay, what do you want? So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom, putting a lot of time and energy, but this is your obstacle. You know, having a hard time choosing what it is that you are wanting to attract. You know, Capricorn had a similar energy of we attract what we are. And sometimes that's really hard to realize. But when you're trying to attract in a new love, one of the things to do is to ask yourself, what traits would you be grateful for that person to have? What traits are you grateful that you have to offer to somebody? And we only attract what we are. So if you are trying to attract somebody that is honest and trustworthy, right? Then you have to ask yourself, are you honest and trustworthy in your relationships? Because it is about taking a good look. There's, with this Two of Pentacles, taking a good look at what it is that the traits you are really grateful for of in yourself and in what you are kind of trying to attract. And then being that same type of energy that you are trying to attract. Really interesting that that message is coming out for both of you. Yeah, wow. Ace of Cups. My goodness. Yeah, I think you have new love coming in. You know, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Hierophant. These two are long-term committed relationships. The Queen of Pentacles is a energy of a, you know, loving spouse, male or female, it doesn't matter, but somebody that is really into building a, you know, a strong foundation for her home, having a nice home, you know, nurturing the people that are in her life and live with her. But it's that energy of really wanting something that's long-term and very committed. So one of the things that you have to relish in this idea is that this is your area of resistance. This is your obstacle. You haven't perhaps been able to find this. So asking yourself, once again, I'm getting that message of, are you in alignment? Is this what you are offering to other people? You know, I'm getting the message, are you going out there and flirting, right? And but kind of going into dating with a casual image, but then in the back of your mind, you're wanting something committed. Well, you're going to put yourself out there differently depending on what it is that you want, right? So if you just want casual right now, you're just like getting back into the dating field, right? And you're not really sure what it is that you truly want, then you're going to have this type of energy, okay? And you're going to attract more of that. And if you want to go out there and find somebody that is grounded and ready to settle down right now, right? Then you're going to attract, you need to step into that type of energy so that you can attract it. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of this energy of you're sending out mixed messages. So, for instance, say you want to date somebody that's truly committed to you. But you, on the other hand, are dating several different people at the same time. I'm just throwing this out, right? I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it's kind of like wanting one thing but doing another thing, and then perhaps being upset if somebody else is not doing what you want them to do. It's really kind of like a flip-floppy. Or you could be dealing with somebody that is super flirty, right? And what you're wanting is somebody that's really committed. So let's see what your advice is. For your advice, we have letting go. You know, needing to close. I'm going to say close some doors. There is this energy of, do you have more than one love interest? Or are you trying to attract more than one interest? Really interesting. Or I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with somebody that is not on the same page as you. So you may want something that's committed and they are more flirty, you know, just not ready to settle down. So let's see what we have here. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going in a new direction. Yeah, wow. Six of Pentacles, looking for something that's more balanced. Okay, we have the Empress and the Magician. The Magician is, you know, a somewhat Gemini energy, but it's also this energy of manifesting exactly what you want. And I'm going to come back and say you have this energy within you of wanting something that is committed. That's the energy that's here. But also having to bring something into balance. There's something that you have to let go of because you're being inspired to go in a new direction. You're being inspired to look at things in a new way. So if you have recently started dating someone, you may be thinking of this person in one way, but you're really wanting something else, right? Or there's a conversation that needs to be made with the two of you because there is this energy of you wanting one thing, but almost like putting out the vibe for something else. Because I feel like you're not attracting exactly what it is that you want. And that's because they're, it's kind of like wanting your cake and eating it too, you know, or whatever that saying is. It's preventing you from really attracting the love that you truly want. So take a look at that. If you are really just wanting to be casual in your relationships right now, which is fine, right? And you're just wanting to date a lot of different people and see where things go and learn more about yourself, and you're just getting back into the dating field, right? It's about, okay, then recognize that that's what you want. And if you are really and truly wanting to settle down and have a committed relationship, it's about you stepping into that energy of this is what you want and going into the dating process with that. So for instance, you know, you may go out on a date with somebody and, you know, it's like the first date or something and they're kind of, you know, sending out vibes that they want to be in a committed relationship really soon, right? And you're kind of like, oh no, I'm just playing the game. But you may say something different to that person. There's something off here. That's all I'm going to say. And then, you know, take that as it resonates. Yeah. Because we have the Knight of Swords on the bottom. Somebody being determined to get what they want. Taurus, for some of you, this could be the person you're dealing with. So here's the thing, is if you don't step into the energy of what it is that you truly want, and at this time you may not know what that is. So it's about taking some time to listen to your heart. What is it that you want in your romantic love relationships? Because if it's kind of like if you don't step into the energy of what it is that you want, right? That's the only way you can attract. The only way to attract what you want is to already be what you want. Yeah, you're just going to have a lot of conflict with a lot of choices. You're going to almost get yourself confused. If for some of you, you may actually even want to take a pause. You know, you're going to be victorious in this. Yeah, nice. Page of Pentacles, you're learning. You are you're still on your sacred journey. You're learning as you go. Really interesting because I feel as if, you know, there's this energy of the universe saying to you, okay, you may be trying to manifest love in your life, but it's kind of like when people come onto your path, you're like, no, no, no. And I feel like the universe, this whole message is decide what you want because they're ready to deliver, right? It's like decide what you want, because otherwise you're just yeah, you're going to keep getting what you don't want. Let's put it that way, right? I think you're trying to attract in something that was different than what you had in the past. But you're not really sure yet what the new should look like, or what you want in the new. What excuses am I making right now? Okay, so this kind of makes sense, because it's kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of choices that you have or could be coming onto your path, and it's kind of like you're blocking them or just saying no. So it says, no more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today's soul action. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Yeah, I would say listen to your heart. It's definitely the message here about listening to your heart. What is it that you truly want? I feel like you're still learning what it is that you want. And if you're confused about that, it's just about listening to your heart. It's being okay with it, especially if you're coming out of a long-term committed relationship and you're just not really sure, what is it that I want? That's okay. You're just, then when you go out on dates, right, you're trying to figure out what it is that you do want, and don't worry about the committed part of it, stepping into a committed relationship. Okay, romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and you had chemistry here too. So I feel like you do have this opportunity for romance. And maybe that's all you're looking for right now, right? Is just a little bit of romance. But there is this energy of, wanting a committed relationship. But I feel like you may not yet know, what does that look like, right? Take some time to figure it out. All right. Well, Taurus, I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I really do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.